Hey guys, it's your girl Phoenix Fire. How y'all doing? So yeah, I'm back. I'm here to talk about Lux versus Verb. I know it's like a lot of people think it's debatable and stuff. So I thought, well, let me just let y'all know how I feel and what I think about the whole battle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through each round and tell y'all what bars I thought were nice through the round. So for each bar that I thought was nice, I'll give you. Hold on. Hope y'all can hear me properly. 1 second. Yeah, I don't know if y'all could hear me there, but yeah, hope you can hear me properly. So yeah, so for each bar, whatever they said was nice, I'll give it a point, okay? And I'll do the same for Verb as well. Alright, so for round one for Lux, I gave him a point when he said, "Damn Verb, look what you did with your shot. They're gonna give me all the photo cred, but all I caught was the body. Yeah, some niggas don't get a picture till it's cropped." So there's a point for that there. Then I gave him a point as well when he said, "I'm a mind reader. You're gonna be timekeeping the timekeeper." I like that. So that's 2 points now. And I gave him another point when he said, "Use a tricky nigga. Got him to the clicker on paper, but put a hole on me like a ticket clipper." Yeah, that one was nice too. I gave him a point for that. I also gave him a point for when he said, "If that ain't the extent of what you can rock, it's not felt." Maybe for a song or two on the Michael Phelps thing. I gave him another point for when he said, "As soon as I start to punch in, you ain't gonna look over. You gonna know exactly what time it is when you're getting clocked." I also gave him a point for when he says, "This what he want. We all got needs, like knees, but yours gonna bend to the will I got." So that was nice. Yeah. If I sound a little bit tired, guys, it's because it's like 2:30 in the morning and stuff. But I just thought I'd do this anyway. So the next point I gave him when he said, "Verb, what the A for apron? Nigga, are you a waitress? Why you lay out how heavy the steaks is?" Like steaks. That was nice. I gave him a point for when he said, "Now I'm in your fort. Hit your spot, big dance, spin your top, ballroom, no costume. I figure nah. Why? When I can just wear you out. Shit, you did all this for props. Wear you out, it's fire." I gave him a point for the line where he said, "Helped your home base get to every cardinal. Y'all think it's because of the ball pen. How if when trying to win he talks all that smack and pushed your ass right back in the lion's den. Fire." I gave him a point for when he said, "I couldn't talk and the grit getting it. I was cooking but got back to him. Being rained in the kitchen." That was fire. If y'all seen Pulp Fiction, y'all catch that. Yeah, I gave him a point for when he said, "You know you was dead. Ain't this the same college student that was going noodles, yeah? Well, they brought in a study buddy to get you tutored ahead." Like, tutor? Fire. That was so fire. That was crazy, man. Lux is dope. I also gave him a point for this line. I don't know, like, in the video, a lot of people didn't really react that much. Maybe they didn't really catch it in the building, but he said, "Look, life's a good tool, but it ain't gonna fix it. When these niggas who turn nuts get it twisted, cause you ain't tell them he's screwed up." Like the whole screw nuts tool. I like that. "Hey yo, Verb got mook." I said, "To do what?" I don't care. I gave him a point for that. That was funny as hell. And then the last bar I gave him a point for, like my favourite bar of the first round, was when he said, "Oh, you gonna ride up iron low like you anemic? Lies, nigga. You gonna hide duck, so iron got low, took the check for Lux and went to Neiman's, nigga." Fire. What can I say? I don't know if y'all been counting the points, but so in that first round, that came up to 15 points for Lux. So we're gonna go through Verb's first round now, and what the bars that I liked in this first round. Alright, so Verb round one. So initially I feel like Verb started off his round one quite slowly. So the first thing I felt that he said was when he said, I gave him the first point when he said, I'ma sit you down still like a mental patient in meditation. I mean, it was alright, but it was the first nice thing he said, so I'm giving him a point for that. Okay, so the second point I gave him when he said, peel his cap back, open his skull. It's amazing. I'm confused because it ain't a way out or a way in it. Fire. So, I gave him a point when he said, stand up niggas gotta lean once they crouch or they cane missing. Like cane. Are you an open book for Verb? Every round I'm page ripping. So I like that. So I gave him a point for that. I gave him a point for the Ben Simmons with the jump shot line. I gave him another point for when he said, you transformed for this. In my prime, I was Megatron. That was fire. I think that was my favourite bar in his first round. I gave him another point when he said, vegan versus everything healthy. The fans came here to see a clean body. That was nice. I gave him another point when he said, in his field, backstage, his water be lightly chilled and distilled. I still walk in and hit the faucet like this still. Fire. Super fire. That was nice. Go Verb. Do you know what, guys? I just want to say something really quick here. When Verb said, like he said to the Midwest and down south niggas, to us that's whole shit. So take your angle, whatever it is, I can take your angle. I'm from the hood. God gotta make monsters. He don't make angels. It's like this is the kind of thing I'm talking about that Verb does. Like what is that supposed to mean? God gotta make monsters. He don't make angels. Verb, you was doing so well. But anyway, let's continue, shall we? But let me know in the comments though, just in case maybe it has some special meaning that I didn't get. Alright guys? Alright, let's continue. I gave him another point when he said, I'll chase you down, time to kill. This is when I play Myers. I gave him another point when he said, you the root of this culture? Nigga, I'll knock the tree bark out here. It was alright. I gave him a point, it was alright. Root, tree bark, it works. I also gave him another point when he said, I go to war and never throw my towel in. You don't never take your towel off. That was funny. Okay, and I gave him his final point in this round. And he said, I'm a standstill backflip nigga. Before your backflip, you need a round off. Silencers take the sound off. Okay, so in total, that was 11 points for Verb in round 1. Let's move on to round 2. Lux. So Lux immediately starts off cooking. The first round point I gave him is when he said, this is a feast. Your eyes on the prize for him is being in the belly of the beast. I also gave him another point when he said, that's a gut feeling when a nigga know he gotta die just to be the shit like Digest. That was nice. Okay, so I gave him another point. He said, I came to make a movie and it's a classic with a casket. Cause son, you don't know how many box offers I had to put Aladdin. That box office, Aladdin. It's a whole new world, nigga. Lux is a genius. Dope. He gets another point for this ain't when you was rapping with Harlow. You might be Showtime, just not at the Apollo, nigga. Fire. Crazy. I also gave him a point for, he said, all these gun bar niggas on the card, but you can bet Smack still call Lux to fully load this 9. Oh my god, I nearly fell off my chair when I heard that. Seriously, if I could give him 2 points, I would, guys. If I could give him 2 points, I would, but I'm not going to do that. Well, that deserves 2 points, I'm telling you right now. Fire. Crazy. Ridiculous. Loaded Lux gun bar. What? But yeah, so I'm having a bit of mic issues, guys, so I don't know if you heard me last, didn't you? So I gave him a point for the gun bar line. I gave him another point for when he said, when you St. Louis niggas pop out, I think Nelly albums, soccer moms, family vans, you know, the good stuff. Till you gotta watch one of their community leaders getting put in the trunk for trying to lift his hood up. Community leaders lifting their hood up, trunk, hood. I like that. Yeah, I gave him another point when he said, all this work, they got me up here trying to be a lazy nigga. Put my kid in park, not playing with him. You put your kid in park and you not play with him, you're a lazy nigga. That was nice. And I liked it when he said, good riddance. Like, good riddance. What did you jot? I mean, could you ask for this? Oh, did you not? And won't he do it? I'm such a smart ass. Well, I'm going stupid. But it's about to have you staring in this idiot box. So I gave him another point when he said, talking about extensions, Nina, you gonna put your bitch weave in? What next? You gonna run salons? Cause ain't nobody here thinking you about to bang, bitch. Who you putting this front up for? Like hair, bang, front. That was nice. That was fire, actually. It was fire. I gave him a point when he said, when a bitch nigga think they got your number, turns out they just taking contact, nigga. I gave him another point when he said, give little nigga his heart back. It ain't his fault. He didn't know. You should have hollered at a real hitman, like Hitman, who would have told him what happens to killers who don't honor the contracts, nigga. So I gave him a point for that. I gave him another point. He said, Hitman, now that's a rap, you should have remixed, nigga. Rap, you should have remixed, nigga. That was clever. I gave him another point. When he said, I'm a dog, dude. Nigga, we see your pedigree. I got the message, he tapped in, that's Morse code. When they thirsty niggas get spoon-fed onto the fork in the road, that's a turn-off. Fire. The fork in the road is a turn-off, spoon-fed. Thirsty niggas. Oh, it's dope. Tapped in, it's Morse code, it's tap, you tap. You know, y'all know, y'all caught it. Okay, I also gave him a point when he said, this is Offset talking to Quavo about a bad ad-lib. Yeah, you see right here is where you're gonna have to take that skirt off. Nigga, man up. That was funny. If you caught it, you caught it. And my final point for Lux in this round is when he said, you got drugged all this way to be up here looking like you using. I'm cracking this nigga head. I had to Whitney a nigga in Houston. Crazy, man. Lux is such a genius, for real. Dope shit. Okay, so altogether, I think it was 15 points in that round for Lux. 15 points. So we're going to go through Ava's round now. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm not going to go through the third round. The reason being, because hold on, let me see if this is... Yeah, the reason being, because I gave Verb the third round anyway. So, because I'm only kind of... Because I feel like the most debatable round are the first and the second. Most people argue about. I think most people give Verb the third. I don't know. Even though some people can arguably debate that Lux edged that third also. 30, no body bag. But I mean, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying I gave Verb the third, so I'm not going to talk about it. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, so let's do Verb's second. Yeah. So his first point I gave him was his showtime. Put some bread on him like a stock exchange. Directions read lots of pain. Picture open heart like a locket chain. Fire. Open heart, locket chain, dope. Great start. So the next point I gave him when he said, ride up, rocket the bang from a proper range. He terrified, swerving, spinning the wheel like he Doctor Strange. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. That was insane. I fucking love that line. Well done, Verb. That was crazy. I don't give a fuck. That was fire. That was fire, man. Damn, that was crazy. Next point I gave him when he said, "You ran so long. I'm sorry, I can't clap with and when that ribbon tears." So that was nice. You ran so long. I can't clap when that ribbon tears. Oh, in the race, yeah, that was nice. I gave him for the "I'm talking to your soul. Where you going? Hey, how you get up there?" line. That was nice. Even though I didn't necessarily like the build up to it when he was like, "It's a jungle. You couldn't hop lily pads or ribbit there." Just lines like this that I'm just like, okay, well, let's continue. I gave him another point when he said, while you was gone, the game ain't stopped playing like Fortnite. So I gave him a point for that. And I also gave him another point when he said, "Take any girl that you want and play with her heart. String her along like I'm playing a harp." That was dope. But then he followed it up with, "You ain't a champ, you a chump." I didn't like that. That was kind of trash. I didn't like that. But okay, let's continue. I gave him another point when he said, "Cut off my head, bitch. I might grow 4 of them. Power up in the same motion niggas play the accordion." So I thought that was nice. Another point for the big apple, your core audience. I know your coordinates. A point for when he said, "This is the final destination and death can only give closure is when you close your eyes." A humble king. I'm such a noble guy. I'm gonna take time and sign and notarize every Polaroid if you get pulverized. So yeah, that. And my final point for Verb was when he said, yeah, rewind mine and get horrified. I'm borderline immortalized. You look good in front of these punks, but in front of all your kind you normalized. You better pick who you war with and choose your armor wise. So that was dope. So yeah, so that was my final point. So when you add those points up together, I think it was 10 points for Verb in round 2. So in conclusion, guys, I have Lux winning 2-1 rounds 1 and 2, and I gave the third to Verb. Now the thing is, Verb said a lot in the second round. Don't get me wrong. I just picked out the bits that I liked, right? But you know, a lot of it was filler, and that's just the truth. Verb likes to maybe show us he can rap. We know you can rap, Verb, but a lot of it was filler, and it just sometimes he would just say things just to make it rhyme. Do you know what I mean? Like, honestly. Yeah, hi guys. I'm not even sure if you heard my last conclusion because my audio is playing up. So, but I'll just repeat myself again just in case you didn't hear it. So, in conclusion, I gave it to Lux 2-1, first and second. I gave Verb the third round, and I was saying that even though I feel like Verb had a lot of filler in his rounds, he said a lot. He was rapping for a long time, but it was a lot of filler when you think about it. So I picked out what I thought was nice. Maybe there's a few other nice things he said, but I feel like these were the nicest things he said. And with Lux, there's so much more in Lux's rounds to pick out. Like, really, there's a lot more. This is just like 50% of what is actually in his rounds. I'm not joking, guys. Yeah, so it was a good battle, I guess. It could have been better, but Lux 2-1. That's my opinion. So let me know what you think, guys. Yeah, in the comments, what you think. Am I bugging? Am I right? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. I'll be dropping an interview this weekend, so subscribe. Press the notification button so you'll be notified once it drops. It's going to be dope, so don't miss that. salute to everybody that supports me. It's like 3:30 in the morning now, so I've got to go to sleep, guys. But I hope you enjoyed that, and stay tuned for more. It's your girl Phoenix Fire. I'm out.